we are going to practice conjunctions. Its meaning is clear in its name itself. Why? Exactly as junction joins two places, conjunctions, they join two or more words, phrases and clauses. Words we are clear. So what are the phrases and clauses? Phrases. Phrase is a group of words which has its meaning but not a complete meaning as sentence. It does not have a subject and verb. Let us see the examples. First is on the table. Is there subject and verb? No. So it's a phrase. At the party. There is no subject and verb. Means, again, an example of phrase. Clauses. A clause is a group of words that includes a subject and a verb. It is only a part of the sentence. It does not mean that it has a subject and verb, so it's a sentence. No, it's just a part of sentence. Let's see the example. We will play in the park if it does not rain. This is a complete sentence, but it has two clauses. First is, we will play in the park. It's an independent clause. Why? Because its meaning is itself clear. It is not dependent on something. Next, if it does not rain. This is also a clause. But if you only say, if it does not rain, is it complete? No. Means it depends on independent clause. So, this will be a dependent clause. Now, what is the thing which is connecting this independent and this dependent clause? Yes, if. What is if? If is a conjunction which is joining two clauses in this sentence. Okay? Okay children, so with some examples, let us see how conjunctions join two words, phrases and clauses. The first example is, I like coffee. I also like tea. If we want to join both of them, what we will write? We will write, I like coffee and tea. Now, in this sentence, the conjunction and is joining two words, coffee and tea. Other example, is she waiting in the garden? Is she waiting at the station? How to join both of them? See, is she waiting in the garden? Or, the conjunction which we are using is or at the station. Yes, in the garden is a phrase, at the station is also a phrase, and or is a conjunction which is joining both of them in this sentence. Other example, stir the mixture, all the sugar dissolves. How to join? Stir the mixture until all the sugar dissolves. Until is a conjunction which we have used to connect dependent clause with it. Until all the sugar dissolves. So, this is an example of dependent clause, which is dependent on an independent clause, which is stir the mixture. Okay, so now you are very much clear, like how conjunctions join to words, how they join to phrases, and how do they join to clauses. So children, now we know that what are the conjunctions. It's time to practice different kinds of conjunctions. There are 4 kinds of conjunctions: coordinating conjunctions, subordinating conjunctions, compound conjunctions, and correlative conjunctions. Coordinating conjunctions, very easy trick is there. This is an acronym. Fanboys. Yes, F for A and, N nor, B but, O or, Y yet, S so. Easy trick to learn all these 7 coordinating conjunctions. One more thing, coordinating conjunctions, they join two equally important units in a sentence. Okay? Next are subordinating conjunctions. Subordinating conjunctions are if, though, whenever, while, when, after, because. Now, how are you going to differentiate with others? Very easy. You just see in a sentence, you read that sentence and try to find out this thing. If the conjunction can be placed at the very beginning of the sentence also, then it is sure that this conjunction is a subordinating conjunction. If I say, like, if you want to go to party, complete your work. You can also say, complete your work if you want to go to party. Okay? Now, so that way you can find out whether that is subordinating conjunction or coordinating conjunction. Next are compound conjunctions. Easy way. You see, as well as a group of word is there, as soon as a group of word is there, so that, again, as if, again, as though, yes, very easy. Compound conjunctions, you will find them always in a group of words. Like you can see the examples here. Okay. Next are correlative conjunctions. Correlative conjunctions, they always go in pair. Yes, they are having good relation. They always go in pair. You see, either or, neither nor, not only but also, though, yet, both, and. Yes, in a sentence you will see that they both will be present. Okay, and easy way to find them, obviously they will be there in pair. If there is only yet, okay, and though is not there, means that is coordinating conjunction, right? Not correlative. If it is correlative, you will find a pair of conjunction in that sentence. So let's study about them one by one. So children, very first kind of conjunction is coordinating conjunction. Coordinating conjunctions are used to join two equally important units in a sentence. They are just 7, and we can learn them with the help of an acronym. That is fanboys. Fanboys. Where F stands for, A for and, N nor, B but, O or, Y yet, S so. Let's see the examples. Mona decided to go to sleep for she was very tired. Here we are exploring one rule, the use of comma. Yes, when both the sides independent clauses are there, we use comma before coordinating conjunctions. Okay? Deepak went to the bakery and bought some bread. Both the sides we see, are there independent clauses both the sides? No. For that we will not be using comma before it. He does not want to play, nor he wants to study. He does not want to play, complete. He wants to study, complete. So we'll be using comma before the coordinating conjunction nor because independent clauses are there both the sides. Okay. So next, Kavita is rich but humble. Here only two words are joined with the help of this conjunction. So no use of comma, but is enough. We can play in the park or we can stay at home. We can play in the park, independent clause. We can stay at home, independent clause. So I'll be using comma before the conjunction or. Manju eats so much, yet she never seems to put on any weight. So Manju eats so much, independent clause. She never seems to put on any weight, independent clause. Use of comma is there before the coordinating conjunction, yet. She is very helpful, so everyone likes her. Again, independent clauses both the sides. We have used comma before the conjunction, so. So these are coordinating conjunctions. One more thing you can see that all the coordinating conjunctions are used in between the sentence. Yes, coordinating conjunctions are always used in between the sentence. We cannot use them at the very beginning of the sentence. One more thing, we use comma before coordinating conjunction if it is joining two independent clauses. Okay, so now let's see the next kind, subordinating conjunction. So children, next kinds of conjunctions are subordinating conjunctions. We know that coordinating conjunctions are always used in between the sentence. And when they join two clauses, they both are equally important, means they both are independent clauses. Unlike coordinating conjunctions, subordinating conjunctions, they join one dependent and the other independent clause. And the first rule says that we can use subordinating conjunctions at the very beginning of the sentence also. You see, here in the first example, if you work hard, you will pass. But when we use at the very beginning, before the beginning of next clause, we put a comma. And if we are using the subordinating conjunction in between the sentence, we do not put comma. Here, you will pass if you work hard, no comma, because we are using subordinating conjunction if in between the sentence. But when we use at the first place, we put comma before the beginning of next clause. Okay. Next rule says they join one dependent and one independent clauses together, as we have discussed. So here you see the sun came out again after the shower was over. In this sentence, you see that the conjunction after is joining two clauses, but both the clauses are not independent. One is independent and the other is dependent. First, the sun came out again, independent clause. After the shower was over, dependent clause. Okay. Here also you see the same rule that after conjunction, subordinating conjunction we can use at the very beginning of the sentence also. But in that case, it will carry completely the dependent clause together. So after the shower was over, this complete dependent clause you will take at first place. After the shower was over, the sun came out, again independent clause. I already told you, when we use subordinating conjunction at the very beginning of the sentence, we put comma before the beginning of next clause. Now let's see how many subordinating conjunctions are there. So children, here are few examples of subordinating conjunctions. Let us see. The first one, you will pass if you work hard. You can also say, if you work hard, you will pass. This is a trick that you can use to find out a subordinating conjunction. If a subordinating conjunction is there, means you can use it at the very beginning of the sentence also. Why? Because we know that a clause, a dependent clause, begins with subordinating conjunction. You see, you will pass if you work hard means you will pass is independent clause, and if you work hard, that is dependent clause. So if you take it at the first place, if you work hard, you will have to put comma also, because now you are going to begin with independent clause, which is you will pass. Okay, next example, I stayed at home because I was tired. Other way you can say, because I was tired, then comma you need, then I stayed at home means subordinating clause, subordinating conjunction. Next, since I left school, you see rule, we have put comma here. Okay, since I left school, we have not had lunch together. You can also say we have not had lunch together since I left school. Though it was raining, she went out to play. Again, you see, you can also say she went out to play though it was raining. Here I want to clear with although and even though. Although is more formal than though, and even though emphasizes more on the next clause. For example, you see, she purchased new dress. She purchased a new dress even though she had a number of dresses in her cupboard. Okay, so here in this sentence, even though she had a number of dresses in her cupboard, emphasizing more. Okay, next, when I gave her a book when I met her at the party. When I met her at the party, I gave her a book. That is also correct. You are not allowed to play until you complete your work. Let's check. Until you complete your work, comma, you are not allowed to play. Subordinating conjunction. I listen music whenever I'm alone at home. Whenever I'm alone at home, comma, I listen music. Subordinating conjunction. Next, my neighbor carries her puppy wherever she goes. Wherever she goes, comma, my neighbor carries her puppy. Again, we have checked that the conjunction is a subordinating conjunction. So, using this small trick, you can check whether subordinating conjunction is there or coordinating conjunction. Okay, let's move for the next compound conjunctions. Okay children, so next are compound conjunctions. Compound conjunctions are formed by taking more than one word together. You see, as well as soon as, so that, even if. Let's see the examples. I met his brother as well as his sister. Okay, next, I called my father as soon as his lunch was ready. As soon as related to time. Next, Sona came early from school so that she could meet her cousins from the US. Now, the result of something, the outcome of something. Okay, next, I will finish this work. Okay, I will finish this work today even if I have to stay up all night. Next are correlative conjunctions. Correlative conjunctions, they are always in pair. See, either or, neither nor, not only but also, both and. You can see they all are in pair. Okay. Unlike compound conjunctions, they make pair. Compound conjunctions, they do not make pair. They are formed with a group of words. Okay, and that group of word is taken together. They are not taken together. they are separate, but they always go hand in hand. In a sentence, you will find both of them. Okay, let's see the examples. Either or. So, either he is a fool or he is a con man. Next, neither was the apartment spacious, nor was it well lit. Pair. Next, Shubhi is not only a good teacher but also a good organizer. Both Anjali and her sister are hardworking. What is common in all these examples? You are finding a pair of conjunctions, right? Pair of conjunctions, not a group of conjunctions. Okay, so they are correlative conjunctions. Okay children, so now we have learnt about all 4 kinds of conjunctions. We also know about the easy tricks that how to find any kind of conjunction in a sentence. I hope you all are feeling very confident. Keep practicing, keep learning. Thank you.